Hello everyone, it's Jennifer and thank you for joining me today. I wanted to put to use some of this Beadalon memory wire that I got in one of my Jessie James Beads secret stash boxes. What is a secret stash box from Jessie James Beads? Well, it's exactly that. It's a secret stash and it comes in the same box that you get your magical mystery bead boxes in, but they are specially put together for you from the friends over at Jessie James Beads. And I've bought quite a few of them and they have just been absolutely amazing. Every single one of them. So check, I believe I've done maybe one, or I know I've done at least one, but maybe there's a couple videos out there that I have with the with an unboxing of one of the boxes. But what we're going to do today is we're going to use some of this memory wire. We are going to use some beads from the orange bell pepper mix. We're also going to be using some beads from the sunburst orange. Then as we go along, maybe we might throw in a pearl here or there. So let's go ahead and break out these here. And the good thing about making one of these memory wire bracelets is that there doesn't have to be any sort of specific pattern. But what I do is on one end, I will round it off and make my loop, and so that I can start adding. And then what I do is I'll just kind of put as I'm adding, I don't want certain beads to sit on top of each other, and so I'll just kind of put that together. Now I'm bad. I have these memory wire bales, right? I break them. I don't know how I break them, but I break them. And so I have two of them, and they're both broken. I broke the other one just now. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab one of, these are really super strong and they have a little bit of, they have a little bit of grip on them. So what I'm going to do, the first thing I'm going to do, because this memory wire is super, super, super tough, and you don't use regular, wire cutters for that either, but I just want to go ahead and get this to go around. Let's just bring it together. I am not doing a very good job of this with those pliers there. So let's go ahead and see if I can get this a little, it's about as good as I am going to get, because memory wire is just that. It's memory wire. Where you put it, it's going to stay. So, all right, so I got it as good as I'm going to get it. Now, all that I'm going to do now is I'm just going to start adding some beads in no particular order, but I am wanting to make a this is going to be like a triple wrap, maybe. We'll see how far we get it. But I'm going to go ahead and start adding some of these beads. We also have some spacers and beads, and then I'm just going to start adding them around. I do want to save some because I do want to make some baubles for the end, and so I am going to be doing that. But as we're adding, when we start getting around to our next wrap, you just want to be mindful of your beads. You don't want a bunch of thick beads in one place once you get them all wrapped. So let's go ahead, and we got that. Let's go ahead and put on a cap. This is going to be a little mixed metal here. And I want to save that for a bauble. Let's go ahead and get this on here. Okay, so now as I move forward, now I am just wanting to make sure that if I'm going to use some of these bigger chunky beads, that I don't want them to be in the exact same spot. Also too, I do want you to know I pushed these 6 things aside, and I am going to I'm actually going to use them. I'm going to put them in here. I'm going to use them for a pair of earrings. So as I was going through this, I thought, oh, well, we can make a pair of earrings too. And so now what I'm doing is, again, not going in any specific order and just kind of going through the beads to see how I want them to kind of gel with each other and match up with each other. I just want to make sure that I'm not going to be putting, you know, like multiples of these on top of each other and, you know, make multiples, which, I mean, no one's really going to tell, but, ooh, I kind of like that one. I want to keep that one off to the side too. All right. Yeah, we're going to keep a couple of these off to the side, but I'm going to keep on going. And when I get close to the end, I will bring you back. So as I'm approaching the end, you can kind of tell there's a few that I'm keeping out on purpose, only because I know that I want to use them for something else. So I'm going to keep a few things out. I know I'm going to use that for something here, and I am just kind of being mindful of that and trying to not have stuff stack on top of each other that are similar, though, I mean, no one's really going to tell, but I do want to have a good flow. Isn't that just beautiful? It's summer, it's fall, it's really anything you want it to be. So here we go with that. Again, a lot of uniformity here. I'm saving these, saving those for a pair of earrings, saving these for maybe the end over here. This is going to be saved for something else too. All right, so this is a little bit longer than what I want. So let me go ahead and just get this trimmed off a little bit. Got to think of where I have this, because I want it to go. I want it to be a good size wrap, but I also don't want it to be loose. So let's go ahead and give this a little bit more of a trim. These are memory wire cutters. Very important not to use your own flush, your regular flush cutters on these, on this wire. Okay, there we go. And attach them directly to here. Again, this is memory wire, so it's to go back into its original form. So you see how I just messed around with it a lot as far as when I was putting it on myself, and just tighten it up there. And it just goes right back into its own place. Let's go ahead and open up this side and get this on there. So pretty. I just love these colors. Such pretty colors. Then what I'm going to do is just get that back in there. You know, it looks like it's 3 different bracelets, doesn't it? So there we go there. We have a beautiful memory wire bracelet with 3 wraps and made from beadle on memory wire and the sunburst bead strand from Jesse James Beads and parts of the orange bell pepper mini mix as well. So I still have a few things here that I want to make. I'm going to make a pair of earrings using this. I don't know, I might decide on using these, but I do know that I'm going to kind of do a little something, not sure which order. Oh, that's kind of cute. Okay, so I might do that. Don't know if I'm going to use maybe these, not sure which one I'm going to use yet. But you'll be the first to know. So be sure to give this video a huge thumbs up if you like it. Be sure to come back. You know that I'm going to have more to show and demonstrate using this bead strand and bead mix. So far we've put together a bracelet and a pair of earrings. And again, I have so much more to share with you. So be sure to like the video if you like it, leave a comment, and subscribe. Until next time, have a good one.